Uh-huh.
The name, they wouldn't call me Yo. See, I am my name is really Jost.
Jost,
But
as pronounced.
my dad, in my language, in the Hungarian or the German language, it would be that the J is a Y.
Yes, yes.
Now you see a lot of Josts here with a Y. Now they stayed with a Jost.
I understand.
But they spell it with J-O-S-T. You never heard a Swede say or a German say Joe with a J. It's Yo.
Yes, I know what you mean now. Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's Jost. It's not Jost.
Jost. Jost, okay. Mr. Jost will say that is your way you want it pronounced then.
Yeah,
Fine.
Jost. I call myself J-O-S-T.
You use the Jost, you sound the J.
Yeah, I stayed with the same letter.
Right. Whereabouts in Hungary were you born?
Between the Danube, on the other side of the Theiss, in the flatlands, in the breadbasket of Europe.
Oh.
Just like Kansas and the Middle West here, where your good corn and your cattle and everything is grown. That's the same thing in Europe. That's a flatland. That's the breadbasket of Europe.
What was your birth date? What year were you born?
I was born in 1890.
1890.
January the 21st. I'll be 83 this January the 21st.
Yes, you will be, yes. I see. Well, when did you come to the United States? About when did you come?
In 60. Was it 68 or 70? Do you know Pat anything?
You were 16 years old.
That's right.
Well, you're a young man by yourself or with your family?
No, I was with another. I was raised and born in the flatlands, and when I was 12 years old, I had to leave. I didn't have to leave, but my mother was going to make a priest out of me.
Oh, I see.
And
you didn't?
I didn't go for it. So I had an uncle, my mother's brother, had a barber shop in Budapest. And I said, I'm not going to go. They was going to put me into a seminary, you know. And then I said, I'm not going to go. I don't want anything to do with them. They had me as an older boy ever since I was 6 years old. You know, acted as elder boy. And even then, things didn't harmonize with me. You know, and that, the religion just didn't take with me. And so I said, I'm going to leave if you put me in the seminary. And she says, well, how are you going to leave? I said, well, I'm going to hike up there. See, I was Budapest is in the northern part.
Northern part.
Right on the Danube.
Yes.
And the Theiss comes from one side and goes down and they meet. And so naturally I had to cross the Theiss to go to Budapest.
Oh, yes.
And they thought that I wasn't going to do it, nobody did. And then they said that they couldn't stop me, so naturally I went to my uncle.
You went to your uncle then?
Yeah.